100% of your customers are people, 100% of your suppliers are people, and 100% of your employees are people. If you don't know the people game and if you don't understand the people, then you cannot survive in the sales and business. Most people think that business is a money game. Definitely it's a money game, but it's a mind game too, and it's a people game too. When you will be in front of your customer, he will start communicate with him, and you have to listen the whole things about his requirement, and you have to understand and scan his every single sentence what he is looking for. And this is like that sales and business. If you can read him properly, then you can offer him what is in your bucket list to help him, and you can request him also to help you on return what is missing in your bucket list. Then both sides will be benefited. And for your suppliers as well, definitely your suppliers are facing some problems or lacking, and they have some necessity as well. Maybe they are focusing on a specific market field, but there is no agent in there. Maybe they are remoting their marketplace from the far away, so they want someone local to handle all the things. And maybe they are looking for big customers. So every company and every manufacturer, every supplier and every customer has some specific desire. So if you can read the necessity and you can offer your the counterpart that you will help, then both sides will be benefited. No one is Superman in this world, and alone a person cannot do anything actually. So people needs to take help from people. So when you will be able to read person properly, then you will be understand the person is sitting in front of you. He is capable to help you on a certain area. And if you establish belief and trust in between you, you can request him to help you, and you can help him as well. With this system, both side win-win situation became, and business and sales established perfectly. I know a person. He is a very literate person, and he did job in Grameen phone marketing and very smart guy. But he always disagree with people. Like he has some very religious knowledge, and he has some very good political knowledge. So he is telling like that, I never agree with anyone. Whatever the logic, I always stay in my right principle center. No need to agree. I always argue with people, and I will establish this. So no one get interest to work with him. I have observed him 1 year, and 5 or 6 people started business with him. After 1 or 2 months later on, everyone left. And after study his previous background, I found that he's struggling for last 10 years like that way. The main reason is that he is establishing his emotion and trying to establish his logic apart from aligning himself with the peoples and their ideas. Because if no one feel comfort, then no one will work with him or do business with him. So we should believe our opposite person and establish trust in between the communication and conversation, and offer the things what we can give them, and ask for help to them for what we don't have. So all the things will be possible if you are very good at reading the people's mind. If you fail to read your employees' minds and their emotions, your employees will not work satisfactorily for you, and they will not be happy, because people sometimes don't work for money. They work for relationship and freedom and respect as well. And if you understand your suppliers, if you can read your suppliers, then you can offer him very best thing. Sometimes what happened like that, three companies are competing for one product, but one person gave such kind of killer price and he win the business. So rest two person will say, I don't know how he gave this price or from where he's sourcing these products. So he's the player. Somehow, somewhere in this planet, he managed someone, he became able to read someone his necessity, and he made agreed someone or some manufacturer, some supplier, that this supplier offered him the very killer price, and with this power he win this business. So it's very important. And for customer side as well, if you can read the customer's mind properly, then you can give him better support and you will be able to solve his specific problems. So it's very important. 100% of your customers are people, 100% of your employees are people, and 100% of your suppliers are people. So it's a people game and it's a mind game, and it's necessary to read the people's mind. Thank you.